Yep, I just did that. Cool. Naturally, I had my damn mute on. Of course. Of course. I made it to Friday Eve, y'all. As my coworkers say. But you are not looking at the right screen because I was bringing things up. However, let's hit that transition button. And bring the game itself up proper. Yeah, we got another blackout in Santo Domingo. But it is Thursday. It is Thursday, it is Thursday, it is Thursday. We made it. I'm on a second stream. So, a few things went pear-shaped at the end of the last stream. Namely, I'm stupid, but also the game did glitch. And so long as I don't look at the VOD to prove myself wrong, it was a glitch. So I have... it's an annoying enough thing because the issue isn't a glitch itself, but it can combine with a glitch to be worse. And it happens so often that with the history of Cyberpunk 2077, people just assume it's an error. But what happened was went to talk to Jackie Wells down at the noodle shop out front of your mega apartment, and you have the conversation about him picking up a job from Dexter Deshawn and how it's our ticket to the big leagues. Dialogue how you want. I was kind of sassy and not trusting of Deshawn because, I mean, yeah, dude disappears for 2 years after getting buckets of blood poured into the streets, partially because of him. Comes back and acts like everything's fine. Not believing it. Full story, bro. Not doing it. At the end of that conversation, Jackie gives you the key card for your car back. And if you have the tutorials turned on, it'll give you a pop-up saying, "Hey, stupid, hit the V button to summon your car." I do not have the tutorials on because I'm a big boy. I know the game. I didn't notice initially, and I think what happened was there was an overlay glitch that turned my UI off, so I didn't see the mission objective saying, "Hey, stupid, call your car." I believe that's what happened. But, I mean, I can't confirm that, and I'm not going to go back and confirm it, because so long as I believe that's possible, it was not all my fault. Either way, the main point is, when you get your car key card, Carcharodon back from Jackie, just hit V, it summons your car, you get out of the conversation. However, I restarted to try and get past the glitch itself, because that was one of the things I was recommended since you're not that far into the game. And as such, there's a little bit of a difference. I'm wearing the samurai... Actually, that's the second conflict biker jacket instead of the wolf school jacket, because I got this nice top and it goes well with it in the pants. That beautiful flame detailed overture is gone, but this pink or burgundy Nova is here, and it's about the same. And I started out with a green knife instead of a blue one in my inventory. Blue being rarer, it goes white, green, blue, purple, orange. Because I did also restart, I rebalanced the character's stats a little bit. Not that. Come on. There we go. Put body up instead of tech ability. I'm backfilling tech now. That way I've got higher... Oh, I got... Oh no, that's 2 points spent. Never mind. Oh, hey! Overcoat! Welcome! You think it sounds okay? I think it sounds, well, I think my voice sounds terrible, but I hate my voice, and also my ears are messed up, and this is a $20 mic. And I'm also broadcasting from inside a closet, technically. But, I mean, honestly, if you think my mic sounds good, I'm gonna hold off on picking up anything hardcore, because, your sound setup is great, but then again, you also do music, so that makes sense. Also, welcome, finally, to the Fluff Pile, Rock. Aw, I appreciate that. I really do. Notice my icon is actually from the same Pie crew, but you can make her just enough of a punk to not look like yours. Actually made her look like V, really. Here's the other direction. And I have her wearing bitchin' sunglasses, because I got bitchin' sunglasses. But anyway, rebalanced the combat, or the character's stats a bit. I'm gonna be bringing tech ability back up, but this gives me more melee damage output with the knife, which, with a revolver and a handgun, or an auto pistol, chances are I'm gonna want to pull out that knife. Because who wants to reload in the middle of a firefight? Especially when knives don't have to be reloaded. I also found out that athletics can go up just by stabbing blindly at the air. I thought that was funny. But this is the, so if you hit exclamation point CP77, it brings up the basics, but we're essentially running a Street Samurai character. Nothing that can't be carried in a jacket, or if I get one long coat on my person, unless I happen to get a prestige item like a very nice sword, the default one, black unicorn that sits in your inventory or in your stash does not count. Anything else can fit in if it could reasonably come out of the trunk of your car and pull open the stash, like this assault rifle could pull out if it's needed, only if it's needed. Sidorov, welcome back to the Fluff Pile. Thank you for returning. I didn't scare you away. I'm quite happy about that. It's a bit of a restriction because this pretty much means that I can only use pistols, auto pistols, and revolvers, and knives. And then if I get a good one, a katana. I might look at SMGs or the Crusher shotgun if I get a long coat, but the point is to not look like I just rolled through a Dick's Sporting Goods while covered in glue. Because you're a damn professional.
Just 8.
No professional walks around with an anti-tank gun, a 4-gauge shotgun, and light machine gun.
I was supposed to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date.
So right now we're rolling to our Ripper Dog Vic to get a couple of upgrades and get get a virus that I picked up purged from the last job. Controls are terrible. They're improved, but they're still... It's about the same as some of the janky car controls in GTA. I hate to keep comparing this game to GTA because I try to say that it's more than just, you know, Grand Theft Auto with chrome and neon, but the vehicle controls really remind me of GTA.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits. We'll hash out what Dex has cooked up for us.
Hey, watch it, but you are not the masters of your memories. For your
Oh,
eyes
this is
do not
awesome.
belong to you,
So
or
this
rather,
Street Prophet actually starts a chain of just quest of just listening to him, and
do you truly believe that
eventually
those
he
who have
offers
sold
you a
your
mission
mechanical eyes
to
have
go
resisted the
against the
temptation to
lizard
peek
people
through
from
them?
Alpha Centauri.
Cameras are all around us.
And
Even
when you
within
go
us,
and do that,
your joys,
there's
your
actually some
worries,
material,
your
and
life,
you go to bring it
for
back to
them
him,
it is
and
all
he's
mere
disappeared.
spectacle.
Let's just say you're right. So what? Should I just gouge out my optics? Nah, thanks, but no thanks.
How are the
You
levels, by the
are
way?
beyond salvation, but not the children of the future. Life untainted by surgery of the sacrilege. We can yet save them. May the mothers shield their bodies. May the fathers instill their hatred for Crone. But who are those who follow our every step, you ask? Why, the titans of entertainment in Alpha Centauri! In their wretchedness, they placate their weary and oppressed masses by putting our laughter, our tears, on full display!
Look, a real conspiracy guy. Like in that show!
Quick, get next to him. I'll snap a still of you arresting him for revealing government secrets.
Open your mind before it is too late!
Game's a bit loud? Okay. Let me
Jessica
up
will,
over
like, die
here,
when she
drop,
sees this.
game capture.
Like, this is not
Gary's pretty
Nova. I just
pretty
can't.
loud, just in general. Everything sounded good when I tested it, but
Radio
then I
waves bear the
also
truth.
had to
Let
restart
those
because
with
all
ears
of my...
listen, and those with eyes behold.
Stop that. Put it away. Ran out of resources.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight
You're
over
a damn
here.
replicant
Me
and
and
don't
Misty got a
hide it.
little catching up to do.
Only replicants have that haircut.
You look pleased.
'Cause I am.
Hey look, Cedar, it's this easy. Huh? Just find them everywhere. Start giving him some fluff because he's looking for a Sphinx cat, and they are not easy to find, especially in our neck of the woods, and definitely not for the price. A good price tag. But the game does allow you to pet the cat, so 10 out of 10.
Vicky, spry as ever, you old ripper. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow.
It's
What
medical,
do I owe
Daddy.
the pleasure today?
Last gig, had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Oh, kit and caboodle.
All right, Kit. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
Need some new kit, but tools, not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
So, one of the
Quit
things you
crying,
can
Vic. I'll
do
bring you the Eddies later, with interest.
is...
You know I will.
Why are you giving me pop-ups like that?
Last time. You hear?
One of the things you can do is, if you go out, do a bunch of side missions, after you stop your car outside
Chair,
of Vic's
please.
place,
Sit down and relax.
you can go ahead and just pay him out, but the dialogue options and being able to just pay him back, honestly, is a better role-playing moment than saying, "Hey, just got to prepare for your future," and dropping
Optics.
21 grand
Best
on him.
I've got, and should be about right.
Which
under
21
the
grand is not
circumstances.
that hard to get. However, one thing that the gameplay overhaul does
Now
is it
check
makes all the
in.
cars cheaper because their 21 grand doesn't get you a car.
Kuroshi, whoa! Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could
Yamaha
come in handy then.
AG3.
Gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
I'm currently, I appreciate that, Rock. I'm currently running just it was a kit for 40 bucks with the wheel arm, shock mount, and pop
Gonna
filter
keep
and
me
everything,
waiting
and a
all day.
USB, it's all on a USB condenser mic. So the mic itself is probably only about 20 bucks of that, 25. And I was actually looking at moving over to XLR because it gives some more options, but I am way out of my depth on that.
V?
Dude, I'm talking to somebody. Rude.
You peruse and
Just 'cause
choose
you're my
while I
doctor.
scan. See what's going on inside.
And fetish. Hey, thank you for following, Rock. Welcome to the fluff pile. I'm going to continue to use that until somebody tells me it's high cringe, in which case, it was Quilby's fault. Now, I will say one advantage of going out and doing a bunch of side missions is you can then go and just pick up some good gear and roll into things a little bit higher grade, but that being said, optical unit enhances your heads-up display. Getting any sort of grip is fantastic because it puts the bullet counter and your mag counter on screen, which I did not realize how frustrating it is to not have that until they don't give that to you in the beginning of this game specifically. Let's see here. Can't afford anything there. Nope. I don't think I'm finding anything for under a grand. Oh, shock pulse generator. I do not want to become Pikachu. Carrying capacity by 20, don't want that. Yeah, can't afford anything that I would want. These two are examples of cybertech that don't exist in the tabletop game, and are, honestly, they don't make any sense, but they're cool. The fortified ankles allows you to charge to do a high jump, which is handy. And then the reinforced tendons allows you to do a double jump. Physically, that's impossible. However, double jumps in action games, especially when there's some amount of platforming like this game kind of does, is really neat. It's really handy. And I have cheesed a couple of missions and straight up broken them by deciding to take the high road. I literally climbed a building, a skyscraper, to avoid having to get past an elevator guard, just to see if I could. This time around, I think I'm going to go with another one that increases stealth
Mark 1,
and
like I said.
decreases fall
Decent enough
damage.
scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor.
I do like the fact that that's
In
an
layman's
in-game.
terms, any surveillance
setup.
cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
And that's why the cops leave you alone after a few minutes.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I really like Vic. He's a
I'm
great
ready.
character.
Carve away.
Honestly,
Excellent.
most of
Let's
the people
do
you meet
this.
in the first act are great. Or probably get their comeuppance.
Lay that
No
Major
no
League
spoilers
arm
on
of
that.
yours right here.
I mean, I played through it, but
Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of
trying
anesthetic
not to
and
drop
I can
spoilers
start
for
cutting.
anybody watching who hasn't, but like
Feel anything?
the end of Act 1,
Play-by-play, though?
legitimately just...
Really, Doc?
It was spoiled in the
Makes you sound like a
trailer where they
dentist,
reveal
always
Keanu's
going
in the
on
game.
and on.
So...
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
This bugs the hell out of me.
Okay.
It actually
let's
takes
test
this long. This isn't a
See
glitch.
the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches.
Never noticed she's got Arasaka
Well, how's
surgeon
it look?
glove.
Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm, with anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions.
I do like the fact that as you zoom in using the scanner, it makes audio distinct because you're processing more visual
Any ne'er-do-wells?
than normal.
You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
And that's handy if you just want to
It
randomly
ought to
pop
work
people,
like a charm.
because if they have a bounty
Draw
on
your
them,
weapon.
they
You
don't
should
count as
see your
people.
ammo count in a brand new sight.
The Unity backup piece she always has that's annoying because she draws it.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. And a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Well, okay, the brain's bug-free. Don't know about the rest of her.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
So there's no need for the inhaler to have RGB, but the inhaler has RGB.
You're the best, Vic. I owe you.
Because it's 77.
Go on, kid. Show 'em what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Occasionally get text messages from your homies and your fixers, sometimes people who are hostile to you. It's an interesting mechanic. It's a bit obnoxious. Of course I'm going to pet the cat again. Hello.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay. Do my best to talk us up.
Okay. It did not count as putting a Unity pistol in your hands that time. There are a couple of occasions where V has to draw her backup piece in the storyline and use it, and in those situations, it replaces one of your weapons and just gives you a basic Unity semi-automatic pistol. It's honestly kind of obnoxious, especially if you already have a pistol, especially if you have Dying Night, which is literally her pistol. Story on that is that V, as a street kid, everybody in Haywood, when they turn 16, their fathers buy them a gun. V's father was a piece of shit, and so she had to earn her own.
Listen, I've got this delicate
And she's
matter.
kept it the
That's why I
entire
called you.
time.
The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyber psychosis can be treated.
Right.
It can be.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an
They were doing it 50 years
therapy
ago.
is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody.
That fucking
Try
guy.
to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
Shorts look good on him, though. So this is just, Psycho Killer is just a series of mini-boss fights where you go against people with high amounts of chrome.
But what they don't know,
And it's quite fun, but the real challenge is following up with Regina's request to not take them out, but to instead knock them unconscious. And then here you can see guy has a wanted marker on him. He's a SC6, so you get 6 street cred for taking him out. Bounty class 3 stars. Or wanted for hostage taking. He is vulnerable to being set on fire. Surprising. I did not know that people could be vulnerable to that. You know what else he's vulnerable to? And I take your damn necklace too.
for this thing they call cyberspace is actually
And just straight up, walking right past that member of NCPD, walking right past these cops here. Oh, I hear gunshots. That's right, let's get some target practice. Oh shit. Already dropping. Fuck you. Drop.
come on out, Tower Trad!
Just a random attack. Just bangers happen to be doing banger stuff. Everybody wants to be a hood rat until it's time to do hood rat stuff and get cut down by a professional mercenary. Oh hey, these two are alive. So I actually already got credit for defeating them because they're unconscious. But I just got experience points for handguns. And 10 points towards street cred. So remember, be merciful, folks, because that allows you to rake up twice the rewards from them. Also, don't approach a cop with a gun out. You just don't. Hello, officer. I just stabbed a guy in broad daylight and helped you murder these fine young citizens. Everything is cool, right? XLR versus USB mics. Analog signals have no latency, which enables live monitoring, so you can hear yourself in your headphones. USB mics have direct integration with a lot of software and skips the step of needing a mixer, so it's more portable.
The NCPD advises those traveling
Yeah, let me just actually quick save and then... Excuse me, officer. Can I get some directions from you? Oh, hey!
Don't distract me!
You're friendly because I saved you. Well, I'll be damned. They must have fixed that. I mean, ACAB either way. I'm not doing their goddamn missions because the scanner missions are boring. I'm gonna go through them and see if any iconics drop from them and take those. Well, any of them that are interesting, like pistols or swords. And then heck the rest.
Yo, Miss V.
Yeah, I've been
A pleasure.
seeing
Dexter
people
Deshawn in the flesh.
going over XLR versus USB, and it's really sort of like 9mm versus 45 argument, or Coke versus Pepsi.
Mind if I ask you something right off the bat?
And I'm cool with both.
Would you rather live in peace as Miss Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside.
Well, yeah, 762.
Alright,
Personally, I
listen
prefer
close.
762 by
Scanning a
54R.
serious job now.
But that means
Playing
that means
gargantuan
I'm
compared
that's
to
because it means
smashing up a
I'm
scanner
way
phone.
far away from you.
Hang on, got a question of my own now. Why all this, Dex? Why me? Could've had Jackie or T-Bug sitting here. Could've just done
It's
this
harder
on
to
comms.
Call me
concealed carry
old-fashioned, but I like to look
most in the
anyone
gaunt,
I do
though,
biz
or an
with
AK.
in the eye. Had the pleasure of meeting the Jackster in the past, And Sweet T-Bug helped this brother out 2 years ago. So here we are. Besides all that, got a special little pre-mission just for you. But we'll get to that.
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype.
The way his
tech,
cyber arm,
biochip to be precise.
it just...
Job's to grab it. Simple.
Guessing it belongs to a corp?
Oh yeah, the 98 refurb of the AK is fantastic because it does a
Surely that's no
2-round burst
problem.
so fast they're basically right on top of each other.
Corps don't deserve special treatment.
Shit, you ain't playing around. Got a feeling this could be a start of a beautiful friendship built on heaps of eddies.
You work this out? Got a plan?
2 things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom?
Aside
Got
from
a
the
beef?
fact that they're Maelstrom.
Slot in the shard. Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing its thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip.
Oh,
And
my
we sure as
apologies,
hell
the
don't get no happily
AN-94.
ever after.
It's also not
Don't
called an
get excited.
AN-94, I don't think, in
It's a
real life.
single-use toy. Now, I flat out
They
purchased
renamed
the damn
basically
thing from
everything in
Maelstrom.
Stalker to avoid
Problem is,
copyright
I did
infringement.
so from a gent went by the name of Brick.
Like the Viper 5, for
I
example.
say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing.
I'd rather
if
have a
he aims
Dragunov
to
over an
honor his
SV-98.
predecessor's word. To add to the
Unless that's what they're calling the
one
Dragunov in
nerd
Stalker, it's
Militech
been a
has
decade
developed
or
an
more since I
interest
played
in
it.
said convoy.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Dex just really comes off as though he's trying to be way more veteran than he is, even though he is actually a veteran. He puts off small
Miss
PP
V.
energy.
Client. What's her thing? Why's she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Vetting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End the convo. Anyway, our little client insists on
Foreshadowing.
meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
Fucking. That's what you mean.
Think I
And
got
yes.
everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you.
I
One more
really
thing,
want
Miss
LED
V.
piping in my car. That just looks so good.
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
Fixers should not be philosophers. I think that's what rubs me the wrong way about Dex Deshawn. Is just the fact that he's trying to be way more
Jackster,
than he
talk
has
to
to be.
Dex.
Yeah, Cortito's a big deal. Literally and not, yeah.
Guy certainly knows how to protect his biz. Wants to put us on a few small kinks. Prep work, I guess. Before lining us up a big job. There's this combat bot military prototype. Maelstrom clept it, then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Ay, Right, heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deeds of some Militech agent too, but don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job
First act
on
has
the
just
table.
so much damn talking.
You?
I like it.
Well, what's Dex
But
gonna do?
probably not to
around in
talk
his
over
limo,
them.
Chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
I say we knock on Maelstrom's door first.
Always Maelstrom.
Pound, actually.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods. Put my nose to the ground.
Left it from Tarkov, eh?
Hasta luego.
Man, it's a good source. Yeah, the crosstalk in the Stalker bar is really harsh. I don't have sensory overload issues to speak of, but it throws me off something fierce too. So we are here on a side mission. Oh. Victor, hey V, thought just occurred to me, can't start your career in the major leagues without sporting some rag of a t-shirt. Screw you, it's a tank top and it looks great on me. Wind blows a lot stronger up there at the top of the world. Old timers like me hate to watch you kids catch a cold. Smiley face, he wants in. I've left you a couple of things in your stash at your apartment. Just give them an honest try and I bet they'll fit you just right. Why does Vic have a key to your apartment? Heh. Come on, Vic, I feel like I owe you a bajillion eddies already. No way I can accept another gift. Another gift? Think those Kuroshis were charity? Anyway, where else am I gonna find a home for these things? Not Misty style, and my punk days are long behind me. Anyway, hope they'll serve you well, as they say. Style is supreme. Maybe they don't say that anymore, IDK. They probably don't say IDK anymore. Yeah, getting his mission out of the way just to get him to shut up is fantastic. So the first side mission you actually pick up is while you're in the prologue fight with the scavengers, T-Bug mentions that she
T-Bug sent me. Said you'd have something
left
for
something
me.
over here for you.
You're V, right? She had me hold the demon for you. It should work on any 3rd gen deck.
Okay. Glad to grab a demon always.
You could test it now. I have an access point. If you'd like, that is. You might extract
Gonna be
some
replacing the
shim
cyber
salt or
deck soon.
subroutines. Seems worth a
Really
try.
want the reflex
either way.
booster. Quest item marks it as free. Really tempted to grab the suit just because it looks so good, but I'll pass. However, I can sell off some smart weapons. One of the things that the one of the more recent upgrades did is either patch 1.3 or the rebalance is they broke the you have to be a certain street cred to get access to be shot at basically with certain weapons. So now anybody can pack anything. The downside is anybody can pack anything. I did not give those punks the chance to hit me with smart weapons, and I'm not going to. Okay, go to cyberware and update my electrical shock. Yeah, short circuit, replace with ping. And ping is a quick hack, just a little light spell you can do that shows you whatever you hacked, everything it's connected to. That camera is connected to this terminal. Theoretically, if I loaded something into the terminal that could take out a camera, it would probably bust the camera because it's close enough. I am going to take the moment to jack in while I'm here, though, and run a demon to just get some free cash. Oh. E9, 1C55. A little bit harder. And that also completed the mission. So what do I got in the area? Meet with Jackie, but I don't necessarily want to do that right off the bat. High risk, moderate risk. Let's... get a little bit of target practice going. Also, character. Gotta level up, so let's put tech up. Body, annihilation, straight brawler. Now let's go with reflexes, handguns. What do we got in here? Ups the headshot multiplier. Drops reload time. Yeah. Hey, Pupper, thank you for following. Welcome to the Fluff Pile. We are doing a game of Cyberpunk 2077 where we are only carrying jacketable weapons and being darn professionals. Exclamation point CP77 basically says it better than I can while I'm trying to run and talk at the same time. That is something I am going to be practicing just because it's... oh my god. I'm not going that way, I'm just kind of cut through. I'm on foot. Why can't I just cut through?
V, gonna send you some malware. On purpose. A demon by bad. The runner you're gonna help out. You gotta hack a mega building subnet. Spike it with the files I send you. More deets attached.
Брат, ты лучше туда не подключайся. Поймают, так даже разговаривать.
This is a mission I do poorly on because I get spotted and I just kill everybody. I mean, you can do that. There isn't a don't get caught secret to it, but it just doesn't feel very Chrome Money of me. Fixer's just basically saying you gotta upload some malware to attack the Arasaka subnet and use building block H11 as a smokescreen. Instead of it, you know, hitting bad, it hits the block, so the whole place gets raided by Arasaka, and potentially a bunch of innocent civilians get cut down by mercenaries. Or corporate soldiers, really. So that's better, right? That's... yeah. I mean, I guess he's named bad for a reason, right? This game does bombard you with audio, like, always advertisements. I do like the fact that Slaughterhouse does have a name drop, but it's as a food product you can buy.
No, you are deaf. Servers. I can't hear.
Nope.
Okay. Huh?
Actually...
Don't touch it.
How did I miss that? That was really... I could not have missed that.
Take it out the trash!
Alright, fine then. Maximum effort.
What is with you, fucker?
Can I turn off the camera? I cannot turn off the cameras for extra EXP. I can, however, turn off the cameras for extra points in shooting. Hello, camera? Incapacitated. Good. Grab some stuff. I'm not going to loot every single thing I can because there's just so much stuff, and I end up selling just like 50 crates of vodka to every vendor I can. Yeah, I don't have list up. It's one I need to add. I just actually figured out after Monday's stream how to do the exclamation stuffs. I do have most of the basics though. Lurk, hug, We got one for Yaogwai, one for Fluffy Yaogwai. For people who don't know what a Yaogwai is, or don't know why I'm Fluffy, or that I'm Fluffy. Everybody's dead, whatever. Advantage. Ah, you see, I wasn't much into IRC. Some homies of mine had one that they were always on. Okay, let's... Whoop. Probably needed the hit points anyway. Nope, that was too close. Can I get it? Nope, okay. Unlootable submachine gun. But I never got into IRC myself. Oh, hey. Buddy. Are you okay? You need a doctor? So I got a scalpel. Successful amputation. The patient lives. I think that's about it. Oh, this guy. Right, the one who almost got me. He just has... It just says drugs. Remember, kids, do drugs. But, just drugs. Just drugs. But I got 3 drugs. That's fantastic. That's almost as fantastic as, the silenced revolver I have. I can't get over that. I cannot get over that. It just doesn't... The only one it could feasibly make sense on is the tech revolver, but at the same time, the tech revolver also I don't think can mount a suppressor. Contracts. That is, obfuscated. Shard for contracts. Corrupted. Okay, not something I can hack and find out more about. Saratoga. Boy, if I was running with larger weapons, this would have been a nice pickup. However, V is a damn professional. Well, yes, the Nagant revolver with a threaded barrel. They never actually suppressed the Nagant revolver, but it is suppressible. Good luck finding ammunition for it now, though. Yeah, no, I have too much respect for the Nagant revolver to say that it is in any way related to the Nova 5.
That's happy, which means I'm happy, which means you get your eddies and everyone's happy. Contract closed. Thanks, V.
I like Reg. Regina's one of my favorite fixers. The Yukimura is a good pistol because it throws out a 3-round burst of smart shots, so they go around cover if you have a smart link. I don't need any energy drinks. Are you kidding me? Those things will kill you. I've got drugs. Drugs are so much better for you. I like the fact... So one of the things that got updated is these used to have a random value, so it'd be like -17 seconds aim down sight time, or -22. Now it's just a flat -20 for blue, like -15, -10 for green and white. And it's handy because I no longer have to just pour through all of my stuff. Monowire, don't need that. But it also, it's kind of makes having different ones useless. Just simply keep one or two of each type on hand in case you run into a cooler gun. That's kind of... not a fan of that part of it. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and hit Maelstrom. Yep, taxi. And yes, your car will run over you if you stay on the road. Why does Jackie have techno on? Yes, I'm a boomer, I guess. Going with the rock station. I actually like. I don't think that their covers of Never Fade Away and Shipping In, which I suppose are technically the originals now, but are better than the ones that Mike Pondsmith wrote for the role-playing game. I do still like them, though. Screw that like post in general. It tickles me to think of Johnny Silverhand, especially old, grizzled, jaded Keanu Johnny Silverhand being in a screamo band. It does not fit. Silverhand was originally a speed metal artist, or hyper metal artist, if I recall correctly. Oh, wait, no. I do not want to do Jack. Hold on. That's right. Ignore me. You don't know this car. Let's go ahead and call Meredith Stout.
Stout here. Start by telling me how you got this number.
No more than your number. Heard you misplaced a convoy.
You shut him up.
Can't believe I
Spill
almost
what you
missed
know.
that.
Don't make me wait.
Nah, not on the horn. Let's meet, cut a deal.
A deal. Fine. First exit off Skyline, driving towards the NID. Storm channel under the overpass. Meet you there.
Can't jump razor wire. Well, you can, but you get stabbed, and sometimes you get knocked back by it.
Look lively. Meredith Stout. Take it you were the one to call?
That'd be me.
Bonk.
Thought you could blackmail me, bitch? Set conditions? Got any more for me?
Calm the fuck down! I just want to talk.
Yeah, she got there pretty quick, almost like she spawned in.
Christ, Meredith!
Shut your trap!
That gun sight is
fucking thing
ridiculous, and I
ready?
love it.
All set.
Why does it have a
Now
shotgun
answer
mic
my
on it?
questions. Honestly, forthrightly. Are you here alone?
Yep, just little old me.
It's the truth.
Do a sweep.
Why do you
now.
sound like you just took a hit? I'm the one who just took a hit.
Now listen close.
So,
This
the
piece of
fact...
shit, Anthony Gilchrist. Is he your contact? Is he the one who leaked intel on the convoy?
That guy? Never seen him before.
Checks out.
Listen, I know where the transport is. I can help you. Just want a favor in return.
I told you! I fucking told you! I'm not the mole! Jesus Christ!
Shut him up.
You are the mole.
Unhand me
Spoilers.
now before I...
You're also a dick.
Her you can let go. Wanna hear what she has to say?
I need a bot. Flathead model. Guys who ripped you off have it. Promise me that bot. I'll point the finger.
You have a plan how to deal with them?
Could just take it by force, but they're expecting payment, so I could go that route too.
Fine, the latter. But
The
on
force
one
option, by the way, is
You pay
freaking
with
intense. As you just walk in and you're immediately greeted by a couple of machine gun turrets and many, many fragmentation mines.
Sounds solid enough. I'm in.
You pay with that chip, and that's all you gotta worry
And
about.
crossing
Try to fuck
Royce
me
at any
in
point
any
without
way,
taking him
and I'll be
out
seeing you real soon.
gets you a boss fight with him in an exoskeleton with some sort of, I don't know what they call it, but it's some sort of like heat wave gun. It's not something that actually meets up, like meshes with physics. Why is my car here? I parked you up top. Oh, I guess I didn't come alone after all. Nobody was nervous. You're a pain in the ass to get up those stairs. I have taken a motorcycle up these stairs. Bartmoss Collective. First will come the great reality check, which ushers in the future of the world. Can't respond to them. They just randomly drop you this shit. It's a mission later on in the game, but I never completed it on my main run. And I haven't completed a run since because I dropped out of my Nomad Fister after a bit because I had just gotten a new VR headset. Pimax 5K, those things are freaking nice. 5K Super at that. And then my first Street Kid Reflex run, I aborted to do this with you guys.
Ah, there you are. Let me hear what you squared away.
Been waiting long?
Mi madre always said patience pays off, so...
So, Dex already paid the Maelstromers for the Corpo bot. Thing is, can't be sure the Gangoons are still willing
I'm
to
forgetting
hand it
something
over.
again.
He paid up front? Híjole. Well, whatever. Let's go get this tech. You scheme yet? You got a plan?
Militech and me, we found some common ground. They're footing the bill for the bot.
There's a lot of scratch to toss away.
Forget it, Jack. It'll be like we never had it in the first place. Anyway, who knows how this deal's gonna shake out.
So, into the Borg Beast Den?
Let's go
Onward.
see these bastards.
But...
Alright, let's knock on their door. See if they even open up.
So, I don't know if it's the overhaul or... I keep saying that, if it's the overhaul or if it's version 1.36-ish. But there used to be a dialogue option that it would show, but you had to have a tech of 6, where you talk to Jackie about his brand new motorcycle that he bought with an advance off of the money you're owed for the scav run that is your combat tutorial. And if you have a tech of 6, you can tell him how he needs to tune it up for it to run better. And eventually you do get that motorcycle. If you do that, though, it runs better. I'm going to hydrate real quick. Don't know why they cut that. It's little characterizations like that, and the conversation putting a sort of buddy moment there with... another buddy moment there, I should say, with your beefcake BFF that really drives the game forward. The detail, like world detail and such, is rich, and the story is fantastic. A lot of the mechanics got cut, though, and that's where it starts to feel a little shallow. And I don't know, having those details, those character moments really feels good to me. It makes the difference. So, Militech gave us a data shard with money on it. And that's cool, but the thing about Militech is they're a corporation. The thing about corporations is you should never, ever, ever trust them. If I had a more advanced deck, or got a lucky pull on this, I could probably do both of these. 2, 3, 6. So BD to BD. FF 5. It's 4. BD FF 5. 1C E9. Okay. BD FF 5 1C E9. All right. So they put a Hellhound Hellhound anti-personnel virus on that card. If you give it away blindly, it will fry their Netrunner, and you get into a fight with Maelstrom, which we probably will anyway because Royce is a dick. But I don't want to do that right off. And I now have, for reasons I don't understand, 2 copies of the chip. Did I get to keep? Yep. And it gives you Synapse Burnout. It's a lethal hack that just straight up burns the hell out of the target. It's fun, but I'm not running hacking. So it's
like any
extra
other,
cash.
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and the Santa Madre. Honor means something to them. You know what they want, how they get it, and what pisses them the fuck off.
See, Jackie is a little bit too much of what we're going for. Because he's got a big old Bowie knife on his side, he's got a machete on his back, and you know he's got a pair of auto pistols in his jacket.
Let him know we're
He's too obvious. He's trying to look big. A true professional doesn't have to.
Don't know you.
Want to talk to Royce? Dex sent us.
Main room. We've been waiting.
This is one of the more interesting... I mean, honestly, the whole first arc is fantastic because
could use a few plans,
you've got a lot of detail and options available to you in the main missions.
Don't think I've ever seen security like
Mostly
this
because it was
Chow
used in the
Factory.
gameplay teasers.
Gear from the Jack convoy. Gotta be. Must have been all over it like maggots on dead meat. You hear about their boss, Royce?
Dex mentioned him. Called him special. That's Militech, all right.
Psycho boards chromed out with military-grade hardware worth millions.
Probably should get that watermark off of there, yeah.
Anti-personnel mine. Directional shrapnel spitter. My favorite.
Subtle.
In fact, this mission itself, there's multiple resolutions. You can party with the Maelstrom, in which case you deal with Militech. You can backstab or go against Maelstrom, in which case you deal with Maelstrom and Militech's waiting outside. And depending on how you do that, you could end up with a boss fight at the end or just a gangbang.
Get in the elevator, fucking sheep. Stay cool. They're just trying to spook us. Hold on, V. I'm coming.
Well, stop being so slow, you thick-ass beefcakey motherfucker.
Chill, V. Remember, we're on their turf.
So what do you want?
I feel bad for Dum Dum.
You got a bot. Model MT0D12, called the Flathead.
And? The hell you care?
Guy I represent already paid Brick for it. I'm just here for the pickup. I can talk direct to Royce if necessary.
Nah, you talk to me. Name's Dum Dum. Now couch, planet.
Dum Dum's just a tech nerd, and it's great. I genuinely feel bad for him because he's the second to whoever's, or third to whoever's up. And it's... he just doesn't get the respect he deserves.
Well, shit. Goes for you too.
I'll stand.
Yeah, stay cool. We're on their turf, Jackie.
Hard? Fucking ass on the fucking couch!
Make me.
Thought you'd never ask. Sit your ass down
Jack,
for a planet.
sit down.
This ain't gonna end well, but...
Jack, sit down. You have a scanner. You can see they're all level 1.
Well, all right. Come on. Gotta lighten up. Take a hit.
Do drugs, kids.
What you blowing?
Esquive. Pure as baby powder.
Black lace. Tough to get your hands on. Gotta have a good source.
What's it do?
Ups dwarfs and adrenaline to the point you feel no pain. Trip's so intense it verges on psychosis. Corps fed it to their fighting legions during the Corp Wars.
Cyber psychos pop the tabs like candy. Vaporizing it mellows the burn without killing any of the effect.
See?
Come on, give it a whirl.
And he will gladly talk to you about how they optimize their drugs, because it's something he does, and he's proud of it. I can respect a craftsman. I can respect a tinkerer.
Now we can talk. Here we go. A flathead. Model MT0D12.
Militech's not gonna come looking for it?
Fuck them. They can hop around and try. We'll remove the serial number and lifted access locks using our soft. What's yours is yours.
Need to see it.
Suit yourself. Fucking tricked out this thing. Dynamic thermo-optic camo armor.
Just so adorable in this part.
Immersion with a Raven controller.
I mean, for a guy who looks like that.
Picked out prototype actuators made of titanium, vanadium, Kevlar composite. And watch this. Fully integrated link too. So when the spider starts crawling up walls dangling from ceilings.
Could lose your lunch.
So what you think?
Didn't have enough points, but
Yep, we'll take it.
basically just goes into how they've got a line on some high-quality Raven microsite programs
It's all paid out.
to override Militech operating systems with.
I don't see any fucking brick around here, do you?
Oh, Jesus, his face is just...
Fuck brick then. Let's cut a new deal.
I like the fact that the tech pistols all have smoothbores. On the occasion where you have a power weapon shoved in your face, there's rifling that you can see.
I better see some eddies.
Relax. Got him right here.
Just like that! Without batting a fucking eye!
Want it or not? I got places to be.
You know, you never did say who sent you. Never did say who you're working for.
Dexter
Yes, it did.
Deshawn. That's who.
Said that at the front door.
Dexter Deshawn. The lard ass who punching animal fucked half of Pacifica? I mean, he ain't dead.
No, he's alive, well, and kicking. And he sends
Don't
his regards.
diss a fixer.
So I'm gonna consider my offer now.
Nah.
Bang.
Fuck you.
Bring it, cocksuckers!
Caught me a rat!
Unload on me! Unload! Fuerte, cabrón! Point for...
Mierda. Cut off. Grab the gear. Button control shot. Quick!
Jimmy just on fire. Casually walking through the room. Oh, bless your pea picking heart, my buddy. Okay, and we just ended up with a heck of an iconic. Yeah, that alarm's gonna be annoying for a little bit, unfortunately. Oh. Still alive. You look like you're in a great deal of pain. Now you're good. see here. I think I saw something over here in Royce's room specifically, but that might have been a display. Oh, no, there we go, in the safe. Ah, the good stuff. Orange drugs. Okay, and a smart sniper rifle. Fuck, that's great. That's fantastic. Files. Possible buyers for the Militech gear. Messages. Just a bunch of back and forth with, yeah, there's spam. There's random spam that shows up in people's messages, which is great. And just a bunch of back and forth between Brick and, Royce from right before the scrap. Can't pop that door. Making me walk the long way around. That's just the ooze.
Got the set. Bot and controller.
Then let's go. Quicker the better. Now let's get out of here. I'm dying for some fresh air.
Ah. You're gonna regret saying that, buddy. So tech weapons are kind of interesting because they didn't originally explain them, so they kind of annoyed some of us diehards for just being like the double jump ability. Just
It's
one
a
of
production
those.
line. Plus, I thought you loved meat.
Really no other way.
Things like the double jump, it's thrown in because it's a good mechanic, not because it fit. But they actually made the lore work around it. It's basically a tiny railgun. Oh, ha! Missing the bright red button.
Let's move it. Let's go. Vámonos.
No, but I can hide for a really long time. Unless I blow myself up.
Jackie Wells.
Well, okay then. That just happened.
She's fading! Just a little more!
How the hell? Okay, I put sniper rifle rounds to that into that glass before without it popping. Why does he get to shoot through it?
Everyone, feels great to have you back. So then, did y'all hear about that Arasaka aircraft carrier docked in Night City called Kujira or the Whale?
Then let's go. Quicker the better. Now let's get out of here. I'm dying for some fresh air.
Yeah, between being a meatpacking plant / processing center and also a place where people who probably don't shower much because it affects their
It's a production line.
cyberware.
Plus, I thought you loved meat.
This place probably smells awful.
No other way.
Really like Jackie's actor. You think the portrait's too small?
Oh, good. Let's move it. Let's go. Vámonos.
Up. Grab some bleach to go with my drugs. Let me just actually get on that real quick. Actually a little shorter than I was supposed to be. Hello. All right. That's not the crouch button, that's the sprint button.
Hey, watch it be. They got cams. Ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
Jackie Wells.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Wells.
We'll get out of here alive! Hang on! Reloading! Reloading!
God damn. I should have actually gone, leveled up a little bit more. Because this is a lot easier last time when I had, you know, rifles. You're fine. Let's go back to the... I suppose picking up a rifle here isn't that bad, but... I'm not walking around Night City with it. I am, however, walking around a level up I have not spent. Body... Yes, I'll take 10% more health right now. That seems like it's going to be a plan. Okay, every time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jackie Wells.
Nobody makes it out alive! ¡Chingada madre! Gotta reload!
Only mildly on fire. This is a big improvement. However, they have a net runner. They'll continue to be set mildly on fire until that gets sorted out.
Over. Go on! I got you!
Shotgun. That was my excellent A-game technique right there. Of, yes, I know, I'm hurt. See, setting us both on fire blinded both of us, but I had a knife, so it worked out fine for me. See? I'm also in close where it doesn't matter if I'm accurate. This is A quality gaming right here. Also, those explosives used to be a lot more lethal for you, so I'm so glad for the rebalance, because we would be on death number 5, which, oh yeah. Oh, exclamation point. Death plus. Meh, fuck it. Ain't working. Whatever. Oh no, they might have spotted me.
It's going down.
Hey, you! Hey! Help me out over here!
Oh, there it is. It was late.
Fool. It's Brick. It's your call, V. What do you want to do?
Detonator. Armed.
We already took care of Royce. Now the gang owes us a favor. Well, what will be left of the gang. I can hide, but I'm also not.
God, felt like a fucking eternity there.
Looking a little like we might have saved your skin.
Think we're due a favor, hombre.
Jesus, slow down, maybe. I'll get you, but kinda caught me at a bad time. We ever meet again?
Yeah.
I'll have you covered.
Now we can cash in that favor for some swag at Totenkans in a couple of days.
Careful.
Sure you'll manage all right?
This is my home. Quit fucking sweating it.
Let's check real quick, see if we got a better... It is better, but does it look better? No. Alright. There it is. Running out of clever things to say, so you just get a bullet. Just checking for some halfway decent loot. I think I left a couple guys up here. Oh! You were their netrunner. Daft Punk looking motherfucker. I mean, not that I'm against Daft Punk, but... Okay. Also a netrunner. They had two. Explained why, when I brute forced through last time, I was so consistently set ablaze. Not necessarily planning on hiding.
The fuck? We're not all bad, you know? Let's talk. Come on. Let's see that pretty faceplate. Hey!
You are tough to kill. Ah. Brute forcing is harder with just handguns, especially ones that are maybe a little underleveled. How did that not? Why are you? Why? Why did it take that many shots? Uh-oh. There we go. Oops. Whoa, language.
Good one.
Okay. Also, my last checkpoint is right before that guy spots me. Or stands there like a ninny. Good God, you've got like a million hit points. And that bar needs to go away. There we go.
¡Mano! ¿Qué chingados estás esperando? Watch her out! Now it's done!
Yep. This is a portent of things to come.
The fuck?
Over here!
Why does that border keep coming back?
Nice shot! Look out!
There we
They
go.
got grenades!
They do. But there's one left. You can't. Oh. Quick save. Fuck you, camera. And you. God, really, V? This is your weapon of choice. That grouping is just awful. I did get taller, yes. And also dropped like 5-6 times. 5 because I dropped once in the last session. I do like the fact that bodies that are lootable still are an X on your map. Stop. Get out of the way.
All cleaned up.
Turn off. Oh, hey, yeah, let me just actually, gotta get that stealthy XP. We gotta Sam Fisher some of this. Don't want them finding these bodies. They might get suspicious that there's somebody here. Just, casually, thank you so much for having a body dumpster. And you, because they fit 3 when they're that size. And into the dump. Okay. Did I get a perk? Yes. Body. 10% more hit points. Please. Thank you. Oh, I gotta go up and around, right. Stop saying got all cleaned up, bro. Okay. Load it up, and... Great drugs.
exits covered? Yeah. What about Kurt and Tommy? Nah, man. Someone found their bodies. Motherfucker. And the boss tried to raise them.
Sorry, did I interrupt your concentration?
Watch out. They'll mark us.
Got intruders! Start hunting! Go scope out the garage entrance. See anything? Don't start spitting light till you let the rest of us... And you, head to the warehouse. Gotta watch that gear close. Now hurry the fuck up!
It's just a matter of time, motherfucker!
B, they can spot you.
Well, how the hell did you get through there?
Come on! I'll be your friend!
Let's go!
Maybe if you didn't shout, "Rah!" Did you think about that? Mildly on fire. Don't say hell yeah to me being mildly on fire, Jackie.
Fight that dog!
I will take some free grenades, sure.
You know who you're messing with?
Star-Lord? Fuck you in particular for setting me on fire.
Come on, motherfucker! Let's dance!
God, he detects one guy. Jackie's just a chihuahua, isn't he?
Guess that's all of them.
Oh hey, you're alive. Do I have the less than lethal mod on my auto pistol? I think I might. It seems like everybody I shoot with it survives, which is fine. Wow. How did I miss that? I really should have come in here with Tech Ability 6. Half these doors would have been popped. That's okay, we're going into the final fight, which, without Royce, is just a gangbang. Do I have any better pistols? I just have a bunch of Lexingtons. Just a bunch of janky auto pistols, and then Chaos, which is a janky auto pistol as well. Oh, we have the Pulsars, the Bullpup Revolver. The Bullpup Revolver. Yeah, not getting over that one. That's just too awful.
Hide.
Over here!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's right. One of them has an LMG. Ah, right. There we go.
Dying for some fresh air.
A futuristic auto Glock. You mean like a Glock 18? I missed a thing. Up in the area where you find Brick, there is a computer you can get into that has evidence that, a dickhead that, Stout had in her trunk was actually the mole. Sights are exactly the same. Well, I mean, it is a Glock. They don't change much. They just add a number and then charge more. I mean, then again, they're Glocks. You can't really mess with the you can't really make the pattern worse. Or, no, it's... I don't want to say don't mess with perfection as much as just... It's more or less the ideal baseline handgun. It's... more drugs. Do drugs, kids. Can I get back up there? I don't think I can get back up there. I don't think it's gonna let me back in, but... yeah, nope. It also didn't check that door. And I am forgetting stuff. It has been too long since I've done this run. And some more drugs. Why not?
Militech. They got those things buzzing around everywhere. Past the gate. We can talk there.
Wyvern drones are annoying because they always have smart weapons.
Bet you didn't expect to see me here. You know, I like the way you operate. Maybe you'd do some more work for us.
Be more than glad to.
Till next time then, V. Corporate gods willing. Secure the area.
Time we were on our way, mamita.
Yeah. You're not...
Holy shit, V.
There we go.
Wasn't sure we'd walk out in one piece.
Thanks, Jack. Solid as ever.
Hey, yeah, you too, but, hey, what's this about? You feeling all right?
Yeah, I want to make sure, you know, we're good together. I like how we do things.
I do too, V. I do too. Hey, let Dex know we got his toy for him. And then I say we hit the afterlife. You know, do some shots. Ahí luego, V.
I have to go visit a brothel instead.
How things looking, Miss V?
For business purposes. I get to write it off on my taxes.
And how'd it go? Run into any trouble? And what about the Militech angle?
Sure, of course there was trouble. Royce couldn't have given two shits that you and Brick had shaken on it.
How'd you get him on board? You used the corpo woman?
Met with Stout, managed to strike a deal.
Well, well.
Gave me the chip with the scratch for Maelstrom.
So you paid for the flathead with corp cash?
No. Decided I could use the eddies myself. And I just grabbed the bot.
Just like that?
Not just. Had to use violence.
You got some balls, Miss V. What about the meet with Evelyn Parker?
Still on the to-do list.
Mm-hmm. That meet's the only thing that'll get you a chance at grabbing that chip. Parker will be waiting for you at Lizzie's bar.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you for reminding me of the thing we talked about an hour ago. Okay. Not gonna keep the LMG, it's way too loud. Smart sniper rifle go in the trunk. All these Lexingtons... Actually, let's sell off these commons. Start breaking a few things for parts. Like these ugly, ugly jackets. Nope. Sell off some drugs. Keep injector drugs. You can generally break those. And they're more commonly available. Oh, that's right. I got Dum Dum's black lace. You know, after I shot him in the head. It's funny because if you do the run on Maelstrom's side, after you get through the fight, which the boss fight is phenomenal because there's two Militech combat mechs, which I was not about to tangle with. He actually gives you his inhaler as a sign that you're buddies. Keep that actually... Keep those. Don't need memory wipe or synapse burnout. Not going with the Mantis Blades this time around. Definitely not going with Berserk mod. I'm actually going to pick up the Militech projectile launcher because I feel like I need the extra firepower. Keep a threat detector. This is my favorite piece of cyberware right here. It goes into your cyber optics slot. And it makes all... It's not all your weapons are non-lethal. All your attacks are non-lethal. Or at least as of pre 1.3 into the gameplay overhaul. I'm curious how it works now. But my first run was as a corpo hacker, and I got into the top deck, or top end of hacking, of course, and one of the options you can pick up as a quick hack is suicide, which literally, I kind of felt uncomfortable having that as an option. I was going to use it once, put it away, you know, just to see it effect. But it literally, if they're gunner, they drop whatever gun they're carrying, pull out a handgun, a Unity, and shoot themselves in the head. If they're a melee type, they drop their melee weapon, pull out a knife, and cut their own throat. When I was playing through, pre 1.36, pre overhaul, those were non-lethal. So you would see some big bad chromer walking around with a LMG, and then he'd just stop, drop his light machine gun, pull out a pistol, shoot himself in the head, and then drop to the ground, flailing, clutching his face. I should not have laughed as hard at that as I did every time I used it, which was quite a bit. It was also good in the sniper duel Cyber Psycho fights you get into because they'll drop their sniper rifle, shoot themselves in the head. It's not enough to put them down, but you're now in a sniper duel with a guy with a pistol because they don't pick up their gun. So I'm keeping that. Let's sell the junk. Don't need base items, really. The databank is €3. How am I getting the cash off of that thing? No, I don't think I ever get the cash off of that thing. Tech ability up, and then craft rare items. Now let's take a moment to just do some inventory management. Do apologize, this is going to be like the more less interesting part. I'm just going to be holding Z to disassemble a bunch of stuff. It does automatically unequip mods that are removable, which is cool. Such an ugly jacket. So you're not destroying your... Well, yeah, no, you're not destroying your sights and barrel mods. Yep, and that just gets me some epic, uncommon, and rare loot drops. And yes, I am actually going to recycle your black lace because that... Honestly, I think, Dum Dum, you would actually be okay with me upcycling your black lace into combat armor or a new pistol, because Once it's parts, it can be anything. And just breaking some things, keeping with the basic grenades for the moment. Keeping the extra clothing mods. Threat detector, threat detector. Ooh, the controls for the flathead and the flathead itself are both worth 500. That's nice. They're both worth 5k each. Okay. So that's good. And then we are just going to go ahead and open the stash. Can't go walking around with that sniper rifle. Toss that in there, and not going to be carrying... Keep Dying Knight for now, because I think I have the parts now to upgrade it. Crafting's pretty straightforward for if the screen loads. For most of it, it's just material. Most common items are common item components of varying types. Some of it uses uncommon if it's common, like inhalers. Same with uncommon items, use uncommon. It's iconics that are different. Thank God they put in a thing that tells you, hey, are you sure you want to break and or sell this thing? Because you need to have the iconic as a material to actually make the next level of iconic. I hate that. But I just made an iconic Dying Knight, which is, or a blue Dying Knight, which is going to be a little bit more preem. Let me see. Insufficient. Oh, I don't have any good upgrade components. Need more upgrade components. I think I'm just gonna look for new pants instead of upgrading the pants. But lastly, inventory. Let's go ahead and throw on some armor mods. So now I've got an armored second conflict jacket. Hell yeah. Get Dying Knight back in here. Go ahead and actually put that side on. They do the same thing. The Taipan. No, wait, that's ADS. That's ADS. Yeah, those are all ADS. Okay. Press Dying Knight. And suppress this thing. 1.5, 10, 1.5, 10. Yeah, they even took away the differences between the different types of... Yeah, that I'm not a particular fan of. Let's go ahead and put the better sight on that one. Okay. And that will be good for my gear. I think I've got enough time to hit a job. I don't want to get into the Evelyn Parker part of the chapter quite yet, because we've got... I'm going to be trying to stream for 2 hours, trying to keep to a schedule and keep to something regimented. If Maelstrom took longer, it'd take longer. But got about 11 minutes left. So we can do a side gig, I'm sure.
Probably not. But it used to be the largest living organism in the world, a single fungal growth that stretched beneath miles of the Oregonian wilderness.
Excuse me, just
Century ago. Unfortunately, bioplagues, acid rain, and pollution ended that, and the fungus was declared all but dead by the middle of the century. Well, good news for mushroom fanatics everywhere. It's back and better than ever.
Am I on talk radio?
Biotechnica's made the return of this organism a top priority for their ecological restoration project in the Northwest, and they've got
must just be news.
filings to prove it.
Yeah, so Maelstrom's kind of pissed at me at the moment because I kind of killed all their dudes. I do like that. There's not really a faction system to speak of, but if you do a major job, if you do a main storyline, gig against a group, hey, free kills. They don't like you.
Not like this.
That is a quick reload.
Bad fucking situation!
Scav? Scavs. Okay. Well, slicing you up becomes ironic then. Scavengers, for those who weren't in the last session, haven't actually played the game, are the first street gang you fight against, and they are the lowest of the low. They literally just pull people off the street and sell them for parts. Which does go back to the lore a bit. Oh, poor baby. There we go. Because the in the tabletop game, the United States, due to a massive organ shortage, instituted a universal organ donor program, where basically if you wanted any sort of government card, ID card, or driver's license, anything, gun permit, you had to be an organ donor. But in doing up the laws on it, they didn't actually say who had to donate your organs, or really if you were planning on continuing to use them at the time. So if, say, you get in walking down the street and somebody just jumps your ass, kills you, they could take your body to a medical center and get a bounty on it, for whatever the parts sell for. Well, a commission off of it at least. Which is really, really screwed up. But was a really good source of income if you happen to know where the cartels hide their bodies, or if you are a very resourceful street merc.
V, got a simple, clean-cut gig. Need you to zero someone who's been extorting regular, hard-working folks. Our public enemy's name is Blake, and he is one slippery motherfucker. More info on him and his MO attached.
Blake is just a douchebag. Racketeer. Yeah, he's just a racketeer. Nothing special, he's basically Kirk with ambition. But this is one of those gigs where I say it's okay to pull something from your trunk. Because we are zeroing somebody and we are right here. So, let's go ahead and break out the boom.
Please! Not me!
Right, I don't have a smart link, do I? That's okay, I had some spare. A really bad time to call, hon.
I'm happy, the client's even happier. Good work, V. Gig closed.
Okay, then. That was, mixed results, but can't argue with the outcome. I lived. Okay, I know it requires smart link for smart targeting, but what about just regular targeting? No? I can't do that? Okay. And then let's go back to our regularly scheduled program of a suppressed auto pistol that's kind of not as good as I wanted it to be, and that just looks even more ridiculous. That's... God bless you, Cyberpunk. Alright, let's loot this and then drop out for the night. LMG. Just to be sure. Oh hey, you lived. Pretty sure I parted your hair with a 762, but just to be sure. The animals are a interesting gang. They're a booster gang. They enhance their physique like the like Maelstrom does. Oh, right, dumpsters.
I can feel her.
But they do it through mostly BioWare and muscle grafts, and of course do all sorts of lifting. Hey. That's why I've been throwing bodies into dumpsters after a fight, because, just got to level 3 on stealth, which got me a perk. But they're kind of just roided out, well, they're roid ragers. They're basically that douchebag you know at the gym was the reason why guys like me can't go to the gym, but cranked to 11, and also on the verge of cyberpsychosis. And by guys like me, I mean big chunky chunkuses. I am a big queer monster. A Broya. A tech revolver. Cannot be silenced. Cannot put a scope on it. But it hits like a freaking semi-truck. And this is actually, so this was a simple enough side gig, but it's a great example of side missions because there's multiple ways into the building to zero the target. You can be sneaky, go around these catwalks, and one of these windows opens up. There's also that skylight there opens up. So if you get on top of the building, you can come up, down from above and start taking them out one by one. If you come from behind the building, there's a door over here that you can open, and it leads to the back, if you have tech ability high enough. It leads to the back end of the building, and the alleyway behind it. Or you can use the front door approach like I did, which is usually going to get you caught no matter what. However... Oh god, there's some gangbangers somewhere I pissed off. I alerted them by fighting unrelated gangbangers. Ah, tiger claws. Okay. Well, I don't want to do this because it is an NCPD scanner mission, but I'm here and they're really looking for me. I mean... Are they in? Oh, are they on the... Oh, they're on the building. No, fuck that, I'm not climbing. Sorry, victims of assault, I'm not doing ladders. Okay, hop back in the car, and... Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, I've got time. Beat on the Brat Kabuki is great. So the Beat on the Brat is, quest chain, mission chain... Sorry, I bumped my mic. That is a series of, underground street fights, fist fights. And each of the contenders, each of the, competition are really amazing cast of characters. They're just fantastic. It really kind of front-loads it, though, because the first one, this one here in Kabuki, is just delightful. Just delightful as a cyberpunk. As a chromer myself, it's fantastic. Taking a car is dumb because they're up top. Okay, I guess I am going to be using some ladders or something. But I'm not doing it to help the cops. There's a difference. I'm doing it to make money with my fists. Like any God-fearing citizen would. Quick salve.
This is pointless. I know where I'm gonna strike before I do it. Typical. Knew I'd say that.
Yes, there was a grunting advertisement more or less the whole game. There's several, actually. For sex implants, slaughterhouse meat products, a TV show.
Here for a fight. Which one of you is my guy?
Me!
Wasn't expecting a tag team, but whatever, I guess. So, who do I got first?
No. You don't get it. That body and this one, I'm the same person.
So, what? I'm seeing double?
I used to be twins, which you could probably guess. The twins had a close bond. They wanted to be closer, stronger. So they installed neural oscillation sinks. And now they're, well, me. One person, two bodies. My bodies do everything together. Everything.
Whatever.
Don't have enough cool
And
to
if another
insult
one
them
of you
properly.
pops up, I don't mind beating a third ass.
You got a sharp tongue, no doubt about it. Let's see how that helps you when fists start flying. So, can we get started?
Show me what you got.
Whoops. There we go. Actually, not at all difficult. The fact that I ended that fight punching him in the lower back. And he's just clutching it. Punching him in the butt and he's clutching it.
Had enough like your brother or hungry for more?
That ain't my brother. Oh, that's me. Jesus, what's so hard to understand? Here, your winnings.
Good haul.
Don't worry. There's always the next fight. Stop talking to yourself.
Listen, out of curiosity, you guys can read each other's thoughts?
No. Same person, same thoughts. If that weren't the case, I'd be on schizoid meds.
Incredible. Well, good to see you transition from circus ring to boxing ring.
Give me a break.
Hey, sure the Ripper didn't swap anything else out? Felt like I was fighting against four left hands.
Fuck you!
Okay, yeah. Kabuki, won't spoil this, just come and see. Yeah, your coach Fred does not ruin that for you. Arroyo is Buck, a 6th Street ganger, piece of shit. He's a jerk. First of all, he hits harder because he's got a steel fist in the knee, and, or steel fist in lower leg, and he throws kicks. But also, if you win, he and his homies try to knife you. Caesar, he literally has gold-plated, cybernetic fists, gold-plated cyber arms. They hit hard, but he has no technique. Rhino, I accidentally messed up, because there's also a mission that takes you in that area, and I kind of blew up everybody and Rhino ran away. However, it eventually counted as a ring out, I guess, because I got past her. So I never actually fought Rhino, but she is one of the animals. So she is all sorts of muscle and bone lace. Yeah, kind of like the reverse of one of those plural people. If you have a cool of 4, you can ask them, wait, everything? What, do you have a girlfriend? And they go into how they alternate days with their girlfriend and relax on Sunday. And you can continue to pretend to not understand how they work, which just pisses them off more, which is funny to me. But the idea of twins getting synaptic synchronizers, getting something that basically syncs up their brainwaves so that they can operate as one person, is just some fantastic cyberpunk shit. That is some futurism. That is technology without concern for social order. What are you? Oh, a security turret. Not telling me who you are. Owned by. Only that I don't really want to fuck with you. Cool. Let's just go down the block a little bit and then figure out where we're going to go next session, which is going to be Monday at 6. My intention is to stream bi-weekly for Cyberpunk. Oh gee, I wonder what we're going to do. Of course I have to go around the block because it's on a different level, so I have to... This city is a freaking rat's nest. Like, it doesn't look like a lot of space, but it is still pretty opposite of every map, and I hate it. Opposite of every other map I've used, and I hate it. Right-click to drag. Left-click to mark. So, if I'm in this area, let's actually... Don't want to meet up with a fixer. Oh, clothes shop. There we go. Yes, bi-weekly can mean every 2 weeks, or twice a week, or that week where you'll fuck anyone. That's every week, really. But yeah, I mean to stream. Actually, let's go ahead and get this character level up real quick. Pop. And reload on the fastest weapons to reload is now cut by a quarter anyway, so that's fantastic. Save. Okay. Yeah. Level 50, Corpo Hacker, level 23, Nomad Fister. He just has cybernetic fists and runs around punching people. I have weapons equipped, but doesn't. Indeed, Rock. Much lovely colored heart. But he almost never uses the guns unless he actually has to, like, shoot a security camera because I can't hack. Let's drop out and go over to... I mean, I guess I could have left the game up, but I get to use the intermission screen for the first time ever. So yeah, I intend to stream twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, because those are the days I have nothing going on, and those are probably the days that I get taken out the most by my mental state from work, so those are going to be the days I have freest, actually, even over Saturdays. I might also, I want to, in a bit, start up a third weekly, or maybe a bi-weekly the other way, every other week, stream that's going to be either pick up a random game, or maybe something involving, like, my regular human form to a degree, mostly hands, to do crafting or painting or something along those lines. Don't know when I'm gonna get to implementing that. It might be a bit because I'm still getting used to the speed of streaming, still getting used to talking constantly, even though I cheated and chose a game where I don't want to talk over the talking, and there's a lot of talking involved. And this is kind of exhausting on a physical level more than regular gaming is, I'm finding, but not terribly so. I'm finding this to be a great, fun time. Yeah, I think I just need to get into the swing of things, so I'll probably start that up. Let's see here, we're mid to late October, so maybe December? Might go as late as January, but I do want to stream about 3 times a week if possible. And if I ever get a gaming group together, a tabletop group that wants to meet online and stream, hint hint to, you know, any streamers who are watching, I would be cool with that too. But probably not a weekly thing on that. That'd be every other week. But until then, I'm going to play Cyberpunk 2077 until its completion. I've already seen one of the endings. I'm not going to say which one, but we're not going to be going with that one. I do feel like I need to remove that watermark, but at the same time, it's also kind of Cyberpunk to have a watermark on you. So, I'm kind of split, really. But yeah, that was fun. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Really appreciate it. And don't know if there's anybody I want to raid right now. Let me see here. Back to, nope, not that. Not that. Oh god, that's recursion. Not that. Not that. Oh god, that's recursion. Not that. Not that. Oh god, that's recursion. Not that. How much of that did you guys actually hear? That was me accidentally clicking on channel instead of stream, or instead of main Twitch. Actually, sleepy off. Raid is a slash command, I believe. Let's see if I get this right. She's doing Dead by Daylight.
I gotta go get Mitch-kun. I gotta go get my fluffy kitty boy. So